Hi guys, this is probably my 5th commentary I have done for this one video, which is, by the way, my first commentary ever. I feel like a seasoned veteran after the probably 3 or 4 times Audacity has crashed on me, which is what I'm using, by the way. I'm using Vista. And if you know the reason why this program wants to crash every time I hit the stop button, please feel free to let me know. I'm running it now in compatibility mode for Windows XP, and I'm hoping that that's gonna kind of even things out, because I frankly have not been able to recover my files without having them be all jumbled and cut up. But anyway, I'm just gonna forget about the headache that's caused me, and we will move on to the game. This is Left 4 Dead 1. I don't have the second one because I'm poor. And I'm pretty sure this is Dead Air, Chapter 1. And I am playing as Zoe. And my favorite gun of all time is the shotgun. Mainly because I'm a poor shot, and every time I've got the machine gun, I feel like I just start spraying bullets unnecessarily. So, with this, I kind of got to think about what I'm doing a little bit more, which is good. Because the majority of the time I try not to think about anything in video games. I'm just trying to, you know, mow down zombies. But when friendly fire is on, I can't really do that like I normally would. So, anyway, I prefer the shotgun. I'm a little disappointed that the upgrade only gives you 2 more rounds, but what are you gonna do? The reload time's kind of slow, but it gets the job done. It can take out a lot of people at once. And I never really got into the sniper rifle, mainly because I never saw a real point for it. These zombies, in my opinion, are not that hard to take down, and I don't see any need to try and pick them off, you know, from afar and stealth them or anything when, you know, you could really just knock them in the back and they'd go down in a couple hits anyway. But one of my favorite things to do is I like meleeing the zombies in Left 4 Dead, because they aren't very threatening, and it doesn't take a lot out of me to knock them in the back of the head. It's actually one of my favorite things to do. If I could, I would just melee the zombies the entire game, like I'm doing here. But that's not an option. So, well, you know what, it could be. Maybe I'll make a video one day and I'll just try and melee the zombies, and when I'm not meleeing them, I'll be using Molotovs and grenades. Which, by the way, just kind of as a side note, I prefer pipe bombs over flaming zombies, just because there's something about, having trouble with the door here, because there's something about seeing a bunch of people hurtled around a future explosive that warms my heart. I don't know. It just, the build-up is a lot more fulfilling for me than to just see a bunch of flame, which is nice. I like that sometimes too. And you can kind of tell if you watch this a little bit more critically. Not that anybody would, but if you do, I notice it because it's me. But I kind of like to hang back when I play games, and I like to let the zombies come to me. And whenever I play games where I've got the option, you'll see me a lot of times choosing a bow and arrow, or choosing magic or something, some sort of a ranged weapon over a sword, because I don't always like to get up in the action. I mean, you're still in the action, you're just not, they're not as in your face as they would be otherwise. But in Oblivion, for example, I preferred using um, using a sword over magic or anything, but I think that was probably more of a technical thing for me. Because like I said, my aim is so poor. I just have to... It's easy for me to get up in their face and slash them. Another one of my favorite things about this game, you can see that right there if you look hard enough. It says God is dead. I love the different text that they put throughout this game. And how, in the safe room, I could be in the safe... Oh gosh, I could spend so much time in there just reading the crap on the walls. And maybe that's silly to you, but it really is one of my favorite things about this game is reading the kind of stuff that they put in. And I remember in one safe room, I think it might have been this campaign, it was like in one of the safe rooms it was like, oh no, the aliens have landed, and then the other person wrote below it, no, you're an idiot. And so it's just kind of like this long line of survivors going back and forth about this dialogue that had been put up on the wall, and that made me laugh. And I mean, I'm kind of, because it's so easy to go into one of these types of games and just throw up, put 4 people that have the same skills. None of them are stronger than the other. They're all pretty much generic people with, they might as well be the same person. They just got a different name and face, and, you pick your own weapon. And it's easy to do that. You can just say, alright, here are a bunch of zombies. We'll make 3 or 4 different model designs, and people will be just as happy doing that as they would be without the stuff on the walls and without the little attention to detail. And I was thinking about this the other day, how it makes me so mad that they put in a bunch of just random, like, closets and little nooks and crannies that don't have anything in them. But now that I think about it, I kind of appreciate that sort of stuff, because without it, you would probably notice it a lot more, that the game seemed a bit empty, or it seemed a bit cliche, that every single nook and cranny was filled with some kind of living dead. So, now that I think about it, now that I'm talking to you guys, I'm kind of glad that they put in those, closets and extra little places that can never possibly all be filled with something. I always get disappointed when there's no ammo or there's no grenades or anything like that. But anyway, that's kind of how I feel about this game. I really enjoy playing it a lot, and I'm going to continue to play it, and I'm sure I'll buy the second one whenever I get the money. But anyway, it's the end of the level. I'm running out of time. Audacity may or may not work, so I'm not going to put too much time into this. Let me know how you think I did on this commentary. It's my first one. And please subscribe. Please rate. I love your feedback. I enjoy looking at it and reading it. And I'm going to do my best to keep these cranked out, despite the fact that I am just swamped with school. So go to controlaltkill.org. Listen to our podcast every Friday. Check out my videos and let me know what you think of those. And I hope that you look forward to listening and seeing this sort of stuff, because I really enjoy doing it. So I appreciate it, and talk to you guys later. Bye.